Hello and welcome back to this Trails in the Sky second chapter let's play with me, not second chapter, third chapter let's play with me, jrpg. In the last episode we did the Zin Moon Door, but today we're going to be doing Bring to me the darling of pure white radiance and proof of their scholarship. Only then shall the door open. We of course got this proof of scholarship who was sitting in a box behind the teleport to the fourth plane. So we're in a moon chamber, and we have Chloe Rince. I shall grant you your memory fragment and my blessing. Nicely done. Let's do this. I thought we were going to have to fight everything. Spring came, but if it took far more doing than in the average year. So we're going to see a little bit of time, Chloe's time, at Genesis Academy, it appears. One by one, the magnolia flowers began to show their faces to the world, as if reluctant to let their long slumber end. And with changing of the seasons, a brand new student of the infamous Royal Genesis Academy set foot into its ground, slightly later than her peers. Well, here I am. Okay, I can do this. Oh, so we're seeing like early Chloe. Ooh. So, this is our famous transfer student, huh? Who the fuck are you? You've got a face. A hawk? Nah, seems more like a falcon. I'd sworn to myself that I would stop relying on other people. I've had enough of being restricted in how I live. I've had enough of following the rails laid out for me by other people. I was going to put my own 2 feet on the ground and start living my own life. By myself. That was my resolve, and I intend to abide by it. But somewhere in my heart, I had already realized that the resolve of mine was nothing more than an excuse. Social Studies classroom, first year, join class. Settle down, I've got someone to introduce you all. This is our new transfer student, Chloe Rince. She's going to be studying Social Studies, apparently. You'll be here with me then. Why don't you introduce yourself to the class? Of course. My name is Chloe Rince. Starting today, I will be a first-year student at the Academy. I've been looking forward to beginning my life at this wonderful Academy for some time, so I'm truly delighted to be here. It's an honor to be able to count myself among your number. I'm an inexperienced child in many ways, so I fear I may cause you all trouble coming in days and weeks, but I intend to work as hard as I can for the betterment of myself, my class, and my school, so we can all get along. They would just think that's weird. I wasn't expecting a transfer student this time of the year. Wonder if she's from a rich family or something. She sure sounds stuffy, so it would fit. She's obviously got some kind of special circumstance to be enrolling in May. Excuse me, but could I ask a question? Where'd you live? You're from Liberl, right? Yes, I'm from Grancel. Do you have any hobbies? Not especially. What, for reals? That's kind of boring. Still, no matter how much I think about it, nothing comes to mind. Suppose I could say making sweets, but I don't feel like I do that enough for it to qualify as a hobby. Isn't the entrance exam for transfer students supposed to be crazy hard? You must be really smart to be able to pass it. Harder than the one the rest of us took? No way, that's nuts as it was. You must be quite smart. Okay class, that's enough. I'm sure you have things you want to ask on your student, but they can wait until after class. Go take a seat, Chloe. Yes, ma'am. Alright now, time to get started with our lesson. If you would open your text wedge to page 23. Mysterious transfer student. Now there's a surefire recipe for catching my interest. 2 weeks passed. Despite the passing of time, the student's interest in the transfer student showed no sign of letting up, and she was soon the talk of the whole school. All anyone wanted to talk about was her, how smart she was, how unusually polite she was, amongst other things. Her peers thought the formalities were largely due to nerves, and she would naturally ease up over the time, but the reality was somewhat different. Oh, I'm glad that's over. Glad I entered a class today. We ended up covering so much. Come on, Monica, it's time to practice. Coming. I think I vaguely remember that's the girl that we had to the arranged bullshit thing from the other game. Anyway, did everyone go home already? I haven't handed all the printouts yet. Oh, Mrs. Wola, She looks like she needs help with something. Maybe I can volunteer. No time like the present. Is there anything I can help you with? You seem to be troubled about something. Well, I feel a little bit bad for asking you to help me with it. Well, if you insist. Of course. Parlor Prince House declared. Could you hand these out to all the social studies students then? One each. They're rather important, so try and see what everyone else gets one. I'll get work to it right away. Thank you so much. Gotta run. Staff meeting starting soon. Let's see. Oh, it's a list of the year's credits. Oh, no wonder she wanted them handed out right away. I might as well start with the students still here. After that, I can go speak to the ones who've gone to their respective clubs, as well as return to their dormitories. Okay, to work I go. Oh! We get to do clothes, so let's give her. Excuse me. Oh, Chloe, ho. Can we help you with something? Well, you see, entrust me with giving you the prints of all the social studies students. Here's a list of our credits. Thanks for going out of your way to deliver these, Chloe. Not at all. I apologize for intruding. I'll get out of your way now. Have a good day. Alright. They must think she's super weird. Crazy how polite she is, huh? Yeah, I guess. She's a bit too polite, if you ask me. Makes it hard to feel comfortable talking to her. There we go. Excuse me. You want social studies? Oh, oops. I see. Sorry for troubling you. Quiet in the hall. Student council. There we go. Natural sciences classroom. Let's speak to your boy here. Leo, I'm guessing, is the red-haired boy. But let's make our way down. Can't go in there. Oh, we can go speak to the dean. We didn't get no special treatment. We're just that clever. Humanities, it's interesting that they have different rooms for different people. Oh, I recognize you. You're the new first year student, Chloe Rins, correct? Yes, I am. Third year humanities students, serve as captain of the fencing club. If you're all interested in what we do, you should be able to stay and watch us practice. I wish I could, but I'm afraid I'm a little too busy at the moment. Thank you for the offer, though. Just the thought of joining reminds me of training sessions with Julia. We probably could beat everyone's ass here. I want to make sure. Is that you, Monica? Funny, been waiting for you, you know. Huh? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to confuse you. What? You didn't do anything wrong. I was the one who made a mistake. Suppose you're right. I'm sorry. Like I said, I was the one who made a mistake. Okay, stop it right there. Don't mind her, Chloe. She's kind of slow in the uptake of these things. Do you want something from us, though? We're gonna start practice soon, so we can't hang around and talk long. Oh, I see. Still, I'm very sure that Clara is a social studies student. This doesn't seem to be the best time to be intruding on them. Maybe it should be best me to excuse myself and I'll come later. You can watch us practice because you're thinking of joining the club, right? Awesome! We'll be stoked to have you. You might let her speak before busting out confetti and streamers. Seriously though, ignore her, Chloe. If you don't want to be here, we'll be here all day. We really need to start soon though, so can you make whatever you need quick? Sorry. I just came to deliver this, that's all. Well, this is what you're here for? A credits list? Oh, I got my hopes up for nothing. Boo. Sorry about that. But yes, that's all I ever wanted. So let you go ahead and start practice. Thanks. She's weird. She's kind of weird. There you go. She's kind of weird, right? She's a mysterious transfer student everyone is talking about. You wouldn't expect her to be too normal. That's her, huh? She stayed. I wish she stayed and joined the club. No theatre for us, thank you. Fencing, though. You're the new student, right? I'm not really in the mood to talk. We'll go via the back. Oh, can we go to the old classroom? Oh. Maybe this is a very bad idea. Hey, Ricky, why are you here? Spring is coming, yet in my heart, it's still the middle of winter. Why does everything in my life have to go wrong? Excuse me. Oh, I know you. Transfer student, right? I wish I was smart like you. Miss Mona told me to deliver this to you. I I shouldn't even need this. I should have graduated, but here I am redoing the year again. What? Can't believe it. I have to do my 3rd year all over again. This is the worst. So full of hope when I first enrolled here, and look at me now. I'm not sure what to say in this situation. There we go. Hey, you look like you're in a hurry. How about yo, you looking for social science shoes? This one's riding right here, Anton. I made this major mistake of picking that course in the first place, though. He's not built for all that work. It's interesting that social studies is the big one. Can we go in to the building? No, it's locked. Of course it is. Usually there's a chest over here, but there doesn't appear to be one this time. So, with that being said, we go. And I'm glad we got Anton. As before we go into the cafeteria area, let's check out the square and the dormitories. Seems like a good shout. No one appears to be in the square. Let's head into the girls' dormitory. There we go. We haven't heard of Valleria before. But there we go, there we go. In here. No one in here. No one in here. Okay. A dud for the girls' dormitory. Let's head into the boys'. I forgot which one was which, if I'm honest. Here we go. I know you. Chloe Rins, wasn't it? Do you have some business with me? Well, not personally, no. Been entrusted with the task of giving you a printout. Oh, this year's credits. What? Joint classes seem to be worth an awful lot while we're first years. Physical education is worth a whole 5 credits? Adios, help me. I suppose I should probably leave him alone for a while. Well, if you'd excuse me. Wait a moment. Yes? Oh no. It's just that according to this printout, our examinations will be taking 6 weeks' time. Make sure you study thoroughly for them. I don't want to hear any excuses if you don't strive for the top. Absolutely. I'll devote myself fully to my studies. There we go. Let's check all of the rooms just in case. This is a very exclusive school because there's only like 3 beds. Logic would be dedicated because his name is Bloody Logic. A little bit of a facepalm obvious one there, but there we go. Right. I believe it is time to enter into here. Adios, where is that loser? I thought we should have found him by now. Lucy, I'm sure I can't stand much more of this. Stop whining, you. I bet you're secretly slacking off with your search the whole time, haven't you? I have not. Our Doge don't get it. We're swimming in eyewitness reports to them. But us running into him, it's not happening. Why? Because he's on the roof. I don't think the odds of catching him stare especially high, Leo. What should we do? I suppose we'll have to do what we can work without him for now. 2 of us can handle the majority of the student council's work. We're going to need his approval in the end, so you 2 need to keep up your search. Find him as soon as possible. Right. I'll see you 2 later. Righto. Well, I guess we better get back to work, if we must. Chloe, what brings you with a pile of printouts in hand? Oh, well, I'm helping Miss Winola with some of her work, you see. Like going around after class and giving out printouts? You're one model student. I would have turned it down if I was in your position. Well, how about this? Why don't we give you a hand with it? 2 of us are going to be walking around the school for a while because of some other work. So, anyway, it'll be no skin off our backs. Oh, I don't want to trouble you. I was the one who accepted the task, so it's my duty to see it through to the end. Well, if you excuse me, I should probably be getting back to it. Good luck with your own work. So, like, guess who's sharing a room with her? Me. Really? She's supposed to be a real genius from what I've heard about her. It sounds like one convenient room arrangement if you ever found yourself stuck in homework. Well, I guess you could see it in that way, but it's like, I don't know. She's really pleasant and polite, but it's sorta... She doesn't want to be super close to anyone. Yeah, I get what you mean. But if you're sharing a room with her, you can't be total strangers, right? Don't you talk sometimes? Not really. Hi, good night is about the most we do it, to be honest. Wish I could talk to her normally. They're social studies students. So why am I not giving her stuff? But there we go, boys' locker room. No, girls' locker room. Where could it have gone? Oh, there it is. Excuse me? You're the transfer student, right, Chloe? Do you need something from me? Yes, actually. See, Miss Smoller asked me to deliver these. Oh, credit list. Oh, so many classes. Being a second year seems like it's gonna be rough. I'm surprised you went out of your way to deliver these. Not like there was any rush. You really think so? Yeah, I should've got them handed out last year, too. We got them eventually, but it was like forever after we should have. She might be pretty, but she's kind of not all there, if you know what I mean. You might want to watch your back, okay? You're obviously a nice girl, so if you don't, she might end up taking advantage of that. There you are! You realize we can't stop without you, right? Sorry, I'm coming now. We'll see you later, Crow. Thanks for delivering the printout to me. Not at all. That's been the nicest interaction so far, but I need to keep doing what I can. I've got hobbies. Maybe I was too desperate to cling on to something to keep from losing sight of myself. The world made it seem like you could only broaden your horizons by interacting with others, but there was stubbornly refusing to come out of my shell. It wasn't really stubbornness, in some sort of weird way I can't explain. It was more like obsessing over the idea that I could grow as long as I pushed myself. It's not like I wanted to be left behind. It's not like I wanted to be alone. I have to drink in these recordings because I speak so much. Anyway, as long as I tried hard enough, maybe one day I'll stop feeling like I was always running in place. Oh god, this game is so fucking well written, it's disgusting. Hold on a minute. I don't have a printout left for me. Shit. I wonder if I left mine in the classroom. Better go back and get it. Is this where she's gonna meet red-haired boy? Can I really keep going on like this? So yeah, the transfer student came by earlier. So, the super smart one? Yeah, anyway. So yeah. I should hurry back to my room and go over what we learned in class. Need to go over the credits list again too. She knows people are talking about her. I'm feeling kinda tired. There he is. Hey there, pretty lady. Huh? You're the student council president, right? Bingo. Name's Lecter. Sure is gorgeous sunset today, huh? Yes, it is. So, what are your impressions of the academy? Well, I think it's a wonderful place. It's well equipped in terms of facilities, for one thing. It's got everything really needed to cultivate a good environment for learning, and I'm happy to have chosen it. And my hunch was right on the money. I knew you'll take it that way. I suppose to. Did I misunderstand you? Well, it's more asking about your life at the academy outside of all this book junk. Maybe it's just me, but you don't really seem to be letting loose or having fun. I do still feel as though I'm still adjusting to life here, so there's a lot I have yet to learn. But I'll keep working as hard as I can on doing it, I promise. Was it really that you came here to do, though? Pardon me? Man, you're too serious. Have you ever tried playing hooky, like, ever, at least once? Mine to look the part, but I am student council president, you know. My work's pretty damn easy, too. What'd you think? Are you inviting me to join? Only if you have a thing for long nights filled with exciting paperwork and super-duper enthralling schedules. Monotone. I was hoping for some kind of reaction. If he's president, there must be something respectable about him, but I'm not seeing it. How do I put this? I feel like I can trust him with so much as a 10-mirror coin. Oh, after Miller bugged me about showing up to lessons once in a while, I should probably cough up some new excuses to ditch. I mean, I could, but where's the fun in that? Pissing her off's like watching a pot boil over. Though, so whatever crap I make up better be really convincing. I think mine says we're dead on. I should really be heading back to dormitory now. You might want to watch how you stand when I'm kicking it down here. My view is awesome, if you catch my drift. Excuse me. That's the way to the boys' dorm. Sexual harassment. Oh boy. This one's gonna be like pulling teeth. He is the ladies' man. Evidently. Several days later after classes. Student Council. The autonomous body run by students. For students, responsible for maintaining order and overseeing student activities. And the most important duty of all, searching for their president. He's not here either. Where is the ruffian? Sure you think he got us to come back to the council room this time, sure of it. I swear, every time we manage to find him, he gets 1,000 times more capable of hiding from us. Where could he be? We've searched the school buildings, we searched the dorms. Where has left? The shrubs on the ground? The old house. He's just taunting us now. Get it together, Hans. We're gonna find him and we're gonna force feed him every single piece of paperwork he's got piling up. Right on. Chloe? What are you doing sitting here? Oh, hello. Just have a little free time, so I thought I'd try to use it productively. Is the lesson prep work? Man, you're so dedicated. I think how you can see you were able to pass the legendary transfer student exam. It's really just something to pass the time. I'm not working every hour of the day. Oh yeah, I guess it wouldn't hurt to ask. You haven't seen a lecture around, have you? Lecture? Oh, I'm always scared to ask, but he didn't try anything funny on you, did he? No, sort of. I'm so sorry. This is all our fault for not keeping that nutjob on the leash. I don't know how we can begin to apologize to you. Whatever we did, you'd absolutely sure it never happens again, or anything else for that matter, so please forgive us. We're begging you. Oh, it's okay, honestly. You didn't do anything major to me, honest. Really? Yeah, he just tried to tease me a little. It was harmless fun. Oh, you nearly gave me a heart attack, Chloe. Thought he was gonna faint. I was gonna faint or something. Seriously, it's getting to the point where I feel like I'm gonna need to apologize every time I hear his name. Thank adios. Is he really that much of a troublemaker? Oh, troublemaker? That's cute. Honestly, with a personality like that, he's walking nightmares straight from Gehenna. Gehenna's hell. We've lost count of how many times he's run away during his council work in the past couple of weeks alone. Which would be bad enough if it weren't for the fact that he's unusually out raising hell for people instead. So instead of doing our work, we're either searching for him or apologizing for things he's done. That's why the council's most important policy is, if he's not on our sides, the sooner we find him, the better. If you think we can't be very effective shooting council like that, well, you're right. I see. Something wrong, Chloe? Nothing really. Speaking of lecture, he was sleeping on top of the clubhouse roof again not long ago. He was? Well, that explains where we can find him. We didn't check there. You're the best, Chloe. Thanks a ton. Not at all. It was actually Siege who noticed him up there, but I suppose I shouldn't tell him that. Come on, Hans. We got trash to bring in. Damn straight. Seriously, thanks, Chloe. We owe you big time. See you later. Oh, sure. So, that's what he's usually like. My incidents about him being irresponsible were right, I see. Still, the question he asked me... Was that really what you came here to do, though? I like Lecter. There he is. What? He's got some disappearing quartz or some shit. Where is he? He was there a second ago, I saw him. Then why isn't he there now? Crap, where'd he go? Oh. Looks like Chloe's heading off somewhere else. Maybe we should ask her again if she saw anything. Oh, sure, I guess. Can't hurt. I mean, she was the one that let us up here in the first place. She'd probably be a useful asset in our search in general, if we could convince her to help. Let's go down and talk to her. Chloe, our favorite person. Oh, hello again. Was he not on the roof? No, he just managed to disappear before we could wring our hands around his stupid neck. Can't believe he managed to escape again. That doesn't make any sense to us, though. It's not like there was anywhere to hide up there. And he was far too high up to just dump down. That does seem strange. So, you know, wondering if you might have some idea where he's gone next. It doesn't have to be a specific location like last time. Anything useful you might have in him. To share away. Please, anything will do. Well, they really need to see some help. I might have some kind of idea. Wait, you do know something? No, but I know someone who might. Let me ask him for you. Siege! Whoa! You have a falcon? Is he your pet? Oh no, he's more like a friend. Scree! Gotcha. Siege, you haven't seen a lecture, have you? He was that slovenly boy who was sleeping on the clubhouse roof not long ago. Scree! Scree, scree, scree! Oh, you lost sight of him? Scree! That's alright, don't worry about it. Sorry for calling you then. Thanks for trying to help. Scree! Whoa, he really must be fast if Siege can't keep up with him. And I was thinking we're busy having our minds blown by you talking to a Falcon who feel impressed by lecture right now. You're telling me? You're a true enigma. Did I do something strange? Don't get me wrong, I don't mean that in a bad way. I'm just genuinely amazed. That makes two of us. Shame the superpower of yours didn't get us any closer to finding him. Indeed. Still, if Siege can find him, it could mean he's inside one of the buildings. Probably in one that's relatively quiet at this time of day. Actually, that helps narrow things down a lot. Just leaves empty classroom, dorms, the auditorium, the old schoolhouse. Still leaves plenty of places if you ask me. Would you like me to help you? You wouldn't mind? I thought you had something else you needed to do. I'm just gonna go have a look around for some clubs. But I can do that anytime. Well, I do feel kind of bad about asking you to put yourself out for us. But if you really want, it would be a serious help. I don't think we could wish for better, even. You're totally sure, though? We won't want to force you. Of course. Great, let's get to work. He's not going to know what hit him. Ah. We get party members. My guess is that he is going to be in the student council room. No excuses, find him. Okay. If he is fast, my guess would be that he's probably gone to the old schoolhouse and that's where the fuck he goes. So let's go. Let's go get him in the schoolhouse. This would be my guess. He's not here. Okay. Okay. Then social studies room is the best bet. Or just hiding out back somewhere generally. Is he like the Black Fang? Not in here. Run. Got him. We found you! You're not getting away this time. It's time to come quietly. What exactly is that you're reading? It's kitty talk for dummies. Nyago, nya, oh nya. Have you been sitting here reading that all this time? I just closed my eyes and kept running forward through the vast, empty world, living the hardest that I could. It wasn't that running would achieve anything, and it wasn't that as if I would suddenly be able to leave the ground and fly by doing so. It was just that if I stood still, the small, perfectly enclosed garden around me would suddenly feel too uncomfortably vast. Lecter was right. Just what had I come here to do? Interesting. After that, Chloe decided to join the fencing club, so that the skills Julia taught her didn't go rusty during her time at the academy. She also found herself being roped into helping Jill and Hans search for the nefarious Lecter quite often too. Then roughly a month after this all began, everyone's favourite time of the academic year finally arrived. Right, so I need to use this formula. Wait, this isn't right, what am I doing? Exam season, huh? Students sure have rough. You're technically one too, you know, technically. You are going to study, aren't you? Well, I'll take that as a no. Oh, here you are. An angel shines her majesty upon us. Come, Lecter, it's time for you to hit those books. But I studied a whole half second today already. I really don't think... Oh, Lucy, why can't I get you to do that to me? Wait, it's no time for fantasizing. I need to study. We're finally free. I knew this thing would go easy on us. Those were really hard. Felt like I just want to curl up in bed and sleep for a week now. Oh, Chloe, how'd the exams go for you? Alright, I suppose? No, there's no need to be modest. You probably finished in half the time and got all the answers right to boot. That smile says it all. I wish I had your brain. Sure we can't swap? This isn't a place to be loitering. You're stopping people from getting to the stairs. We're sorry. Oh, one more thing. Student council work resumes today. I will be expecting both you in the council room at 2 o'clock for a meeting. Don't even think about being late. Yes, sir. As for you, Chloe, you may do as you see fit. I'm guessing that's a way of saying he'd like you to come along too. You might not technically be a member, but you're an honorary lecture catcher. We kinda need you at this point. I bet he acknowledges you because of that, because believe me, he's a real special talent you got there. I'm not sure I've done enough to warrant that personally. If it's okay for me to go, maybe I will though. Sounds like fun. It might be a bit disappointed if you go along expecting fun. We'll be happily happy though, fun or no fun. So if you're up for it, so are we. Nice, let's get ourselves some lunch and then we can head over there. Alright. Yo guys. Well, lecture's here, what's the occasion? You say that as if I'm never here. I'm always here doing nothing, aren't I? At least he's being honest about it. Lucy, I'm happy to see you again. You're looking well, Hans. How did your exams go? Well, I'd appreciate if we avoided that fine subject. Much like how you've avoided all subjects you were supposed to study then? Can you stop wasting time and take your seats? We have work to do. Sorry! Well, we're all here, so let's get started. First order of their day is talking about everyone's dreams of the future. You three can go first. Speak your highest aspirations so that we all might hear. Please continue, Leo. I will go over the Student Council's main orders of business for the year. After that, I will discuss our future activities in more detail so we can work out on allocating the budget. Jill, you spill first. Tell us your desires burns within that pure, sisterly heart of yours. The desire to topple your pregnancy. As you can see, this fool will be of no use at all in the proceedings. Expect diddly squat from him. Oh, Lecter. He's not here, he causes trouble. When he's here, he causes trouble. So moving along, if we go by our usual pattern for the year, next month will be... And that's how Chloe joined the Student Council. Oh god, high school drama. Anyway, I'm exhausted. Trying to find a lecture is exhausting, but somehow not having to do it ends up being just as tiring. But at least we finally reunited with my beloved Lucy. I'm dying of loneliness from not getting to see her during the exam period. You liar, you went and met her this morning, didn't you? Something about seeing her before your exams make you do better in them? You're right, I saw you too. Oh hey, just what I needed. A few people who look like they got nothing to do. We're a hell of a lot busier than you are. We need to go around and meet the heads of academy clubs and start drafting a budget. Okay, well I guess it's up to you, Chloe. Me? Handed an envelope to Chloe. What's this? Something I need to be delivered to the Mayor of Ron. Leo's not going to take no for an answer either, so there you go, enjoy. That sounds very much like your job. Mine? If you're not mistaking me for someone else. Oh, and Chloe, you got a feather on your head. I do? Brushed his hand across Chloe's head. Guess that must have been Siege. He did say it was almost time for him to start molding, come to think of it. How long has that been there? Hope it wasn't during the exam, so it would be embarrassing. You know about Siege? And you did actually talk to him? Good luck delivering that envelope. Talk about an enigma. Chloe? You're aware that you just had lectures work unceremoniously dumped on you, right? Also, I hate to be the one to break it to you, but there wasn't a feather on your head. Ugh, you did it again. Come to think of it, you can't let him get away with this. We gotta go back after him and force him to take it back. You shouldn't have to do all this work for him. I don't disagree, but I'm not sure she's gonna find him if she goes after him now. He's got enough of a head start that we're probably talking, like, what, 5 hours to find him? 6? I think it'd be faster for me to just go and do the job myself, wouldn't it? All I have to do is deliver the layer to Mayor of Ron, after all. Kind of hoping you could help us up with our work, too. I'm sorry, Jill. Don't worry about it, no big deal. Do you know the way to the mayor's place? If you don't, I can help with that. Thanks, but I know the way. I've been to visit him once before, actually. Really? Sounds like you should be fine then. I'll take care of the monsters on the way. Thank you, I will. Goodbye for now, I guess. Later. Don't be out too late. I won't. Okay. Luckily, we're pretty goddamn fucking strong. Oh, right. You need permission to go out of the academy grounds, aren't I? I should go let the dean know what I'm doing. Okay. This is a long-ass chapter. I know that these ones are, and I'm at least prepared for it, unlike last time. Not a faculty lounge. I don't know how I'm allowed in there. Dean. Oh, Duke, how can I help you? I have some business that I need to take care of outside the academy. I asked permission to leave the grounds. Oh, I see. Naturally, I have no objections to granting you permission. Thank you very much, Dean. Still, I've been quiet to see you finally adjusting to life here. I've heard plenty of stories about you running around the grounds lately. Well, I've been helping the student council with their work from time to time, and a certain element of the work does involve a lot of running. I see. Well, I should probably get to work. Of course, take care. Thank you. She looks so much chippier now. Suppose I have to thank him for that. I'm guessing he's some sort of weird bodyguard. Okay, we're not going to fight monsters. But we are in Rawn for the first time in this game. Well, here I am. First time I've had the chance to walk through here like this. Not like I could before. Last time I came during the 100 Days War. Whoops. Oh, I forgot you can't cross the bridge at this time of day. I guess I'll try hurrying to the mayor's mansion later. Well, no big deal. That shouldn't make it seem too urgent. It's nice to see the town so lively. Really has changed Nasmur since then. Isn't that a casino? Please tell me isn't there for a reason I think he is. You better not be. Gamble away the budget. Lecter, what are you doing here? We're students. Gambling is expressly forbidden. I know. I mean, I'm Shumgana Preston. Of course I know. Yes, come to Papa. If I find myself doubting how he could be more by the minute, maybe I should ask the dean next time I see him, so I can make sure this isn't some kind of elaborate ruse. Sounds like the bridge is coming down. I can go visit the mayor now. I'm leaving now. I need to go take care of your work for you. You stay right where you are. Right. Right. Just a little bit more. Are you even paying attention? Just stay here, please. It's gonna be Mayor Dalmore, isn't it? Where's Gilbert? Excuse me. Student of James Royal Academy here on student council business. Would it be possible for me to meet with Mayor Dalmore? I'm afraid not. Currently not in, see. If your business isn't urgent, I may recommend come back another day. I'll be happy to hear what you have to say. Gilbert. I'm the Mayor's steward, Gilbert, and I act as his representative during his absence. So, student of Royal Chess Academy, are you? That's correct, sir. I come to deliver an envelope from student council to the Mayor. Ah, list of all the Academy students for the current year. Ah, generally live in dorms, but obviously there's large numbers of them coming and going on year after year. Makes keeping track of all the residents of the region that much easier when the school submits a list of students. Oh, interesting. I wasn't aware of that. To tell you, I was once a student there. Not just any student either, I was part of the student council as well. The Students' Council is a fine organisation. They're proud as noble-minded with a true dedication for carrying out their duties and bettering the academy they serve and belong to. I see. It's hard to believe there was ever a case of looking at the student council. The experience I gained there continues to be valuable to me to this very day. I'm sure the same will be true for you in your adult life too, so do continue to work as part of it the best you can. Thank you, I will. I'm not actually a member though. Well, if you excuse me, I wouldn't want to keep you any longer. No, it's no trouble. If I can do anything else to help you in the future, by all means stop by. I might be able to help. Thank you very much. wonder if he's still here like I told him to be. I knew it. Excuse me, you wouldn't happen to know where the student who was sitting here has gone, would you? I've been trying to find him. Oh, he must be Master Lecter. Master? The young lady came to collect him not long ago. She did punch him before they parted, however. Thank Adios, Felicity. I'm sorry the trouble he caused you. On behalf of the students of the Academy, I hope you won't think ill of us for the actions of one of our students. Our student council president, no less, I really do apologize. On the contrary, Master Lester is a valued customer of ours. Incidentally, should you happen to have a chance to speak to him, we placed the coins for the game he was in the middle of in his pool as usual. You can let him know, it would be greatly appreciated. Alright then. I'm exhausted. Can't believe he's even an active gambler. He's so far gone, I'm not sure how to begin trying to get him to turn over a new leaf. The kids. Is something wrong? Are you lost? No, I'm not lost. I'm just trying to find something. Like what? I can help you look if you like. Don't have me do that, but if you really wanna... It's a redstone. It's really, really pretty. I'm sure I dropped it somewhere around here, but I can't find it. A redstone, right? Yeah. I don't know where I haven't found it already. Found a pretty redstone. Excuse me. This wasn't happy to be what you're looking for, would it? That's it. Chloe handed the boy the stone. Well, I'm glad we were able to find it. Yeah. I'm Clem, thanks. Bye. Are you alright? I'm okay. I'll escort you back home. I can get home on my own. I'm not some kind of dumb kid. I know, but you seem a little lost myself. I was hoping you might be able to ask your way your family for directions. So, you might not need my help, but will you be able to let me go with you? Huh? Oh, I guess I could, sure. This way. Come on, hurry up. I'm coming. House is this way, though. Guess he must be from Menora. He is not. Is this where Chloe meets the husband? Is Master Lecter the husband? Oh. What's wrong? Well, the place he led me to was Mercia Orphanage. It was somewhere I knew well, somewhere that was very important to me. That was also exactly why I knew I shouldn't be here, because I was so weak-willed that I knew I'd rely on everyone here and stop living by myself. I say that, but this was the first place I wanted to see as soon as I arrived in Ron, and how badly I wanted to run straight here, but I knew I couldn't. I swore when I joined the academy to walk with my own 2 feet, and I would do anything to avoid the places that would make my resolve buckle. What's up with you? Why you gone so quiet? You wanna let me introduce you to the matron? I'm sorry. I'm a little stronger than before, right? I've gotten used to life at the academy. I've made friends there. I resumed practicing my swordship. I've gained stamina through chasing Lecter. Maybe I'm ready to come back here. Maybe I'm strong enough now. I can finally walk back inside, my head held high and not immediately given to the weakness of my heart. You're scaring me. You're not sick or nothing, are you? I'm fine. Would you mind showing me inside? Sure, this way. Keep up or I'll leave you behind. There you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Everyone else is long. Goddess, is that you, Chloe? You've grown so much, haven't you? Matra and I... It's you, it's really you. Oh dear, you still look exactly the same when you're crying. What? What's going on? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to hug you out of nowhere, but I knew it. I'm happy to see you again. No reason for you to apologize. It's lovely to see you again, Chloe. You too. Oh, look at you. You're the same darling young lady I've always known after all, aren't you? And you finally come back too, Clem. But I wish you wouldn't run away like that. I just want to look for something, that's all. If you don't mind me asking, Matron, where's Joseph? You haven't heard the news then. He's no longer with us. He passed away 4 years ago. He passed away? He went out shopping in Ron and was caught up in an accident. I'm so sorry. Sweetie, what are you apologizing for? I had no idea. If I hadn't been acting so stubbornly, if I hadn't convinced myself I shouldn't come, even though I love it here. I'll just be more honest with myself. I'll just come here from the beginning. Aha! Is somebody there? Huh? Oh, there you are, Clem. Where have you been all this time? Oh, I'm not sure the kid's voice is too much talking. What are you crying for? There are children I'm looking after at the moment. Everyone say hello to our visitor. Okay. Mary? What's going on? Hiya. Come on, Polly, you gotta say hello. Chloe? Missing office you love is right here, you know. So it is. Maybe we should all have some tea. Now seems like a good time as any. Will you give me a hand in making it, Chloe? Of course. From that day forward, I stopped avoiding the orphanage and made a habit of going there whenever the opportunity presented itself. I buckled exactly the way I thought I would. I was the same weak little girl I always was, forever craving the warmth of the orphanage and forever wanting to be surrounded by the lovely matron and her children. When I was there, the world felt bathed in happiness and smiling faces. Because I never knew my mother and father, or my memories of this place were the only ones I had of my childhood. For me, the orphanage I could visit now was exactly the same one I fondly remembered from then. When I was there, I could be at peace. I could keep deceiving myself for as long as I needed to. Yet when I was there, I knew my heart wasn't pure as I wanted to think it was. My garden, beautiful as it was, continued to stay enclosed. Whew, these are long old chapters. 1 month later. What's Lecter gonna do, boys and girls? Ooh. I didn't intend to stay out that long. It's always low track of time when I'm at the orphanage. Better hurry to the dorm. Huh? Lights are already off. Joe must have gone to sleep. Good evening, my dear. Hello. What are you standing there for? Especially with the lights off. I was feeling lonely without my beloved Chloe around to keep me company, so I opted to turn the lights off and sulk. You're never around on your days off lately. I don't know where you're always going, but you always seem to love it there. Where have you been, anyway? Oh, I didn't mean to break curfew, it just happened. No big deal, teachers don't suspect a thing, I took care of that. They might not be the case forever, though. It keeps happening, though. They might notice at some point. I suppose you're right. I'll try and make sure to return earlier in the future. There we go, Matron would be annoyed. So? You didn't answer, by the way. Where have you been going? I know. It's a boy, isn't it? No way it isn't. I've just been going to an acquaintance's house. Ooh. What relationship do you have with this acquaintance, dare I ask? It's a place called Mercy Orphanage. I owe a lot to the matron there. Since I live there in the region now, I've been able to go visit more often than I could before. An orphanage? That's the place between here and Menorah, right? Oh, I was hoping there was going to be someone a bit more scandalous. I should have known with you. What do you mean? Well, your answer's such a good girl answer, spending your days off helping poor little orphans. You're a true model student, aren't you? I'm impressed. Poor little orphans? Don't dare call them that. What? What right you got to talk about them like they're objects of pity? I'm not a good girl. Excuse me. I didn't think I'll ever seen her like that. Oh, I've done it again, haven't I? Me and my big mouth. She's got me all wrong. I'm not some kind of model student or good girl like she thinks I am. That's not why I'm always going to the orphanage.
Don't want to talk to anyone right now.
You seem kind of down. I'm alright. Well, if you say so. It's past curfew. I'd start heading back to your room. I suppose so. That's the last place I want to be right now.
There's a rope. There's no rope here. They lie. We're obviously going to go to the old schoolhouse because that feels like the place we're meant to go. I don't know where the fuck I'm going to go. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. Where am I meant to be going? The auditorium? Have I missed a big clue here as to where the fuck I'm meant to be going? It would be nice if I had an option to know where the fuck I am meant to go. Just run around aimlessly.
What's wrong with me? My heart just won't stop pounding. Why am I acting like this?
Boys' dormitory.
Maybe I should talk to Hans.
Oh, fuck, I'm Chloe now.
You in there, Hans?
Yeah, that's you, Jill. Hold on.
What are you doing here? It's late. Did something happen? Not really.
Your face told me that's a big old lie. Come on. Come on in. I'm by myself at the moment anyway.
Don't try any funny business, okay?
As if I would. Now get your butt inside.
So what happened?
Something to do with Chloe, right?
Can't keep anything from you, can I? Have you ever fought with her before?
Not yet, no. She's the type to just apologize before offering her opinion on anything. So we got nothing to fight about, really. You asking because you have?
Yeah. I really hate myself sometimes, Hans. I just can't seem to stop myself from blurting out insensitive stuff, even when I don't mean it. She was really angry, too.
Angry? Chloe? Man, I can't even imagine that. I wish I could have seen it.
Can you be serious, Hans?
I am.
Oh, I'm not sure how to face her now. So I don't want to go back to my room tonight. Can I sleep here?
Proposal denied. You're sleeping in your own room, and that's final. I don't know what she said, but I'm sure she'll forgive you if you apologize.
I don't know. Alright, later, Gator.
Jill? It won't be the first time she's lost a friend over something like this. Hope it works out for her. Oh, Leo. You're back late tonight. I walked past Jill, too. She was crying. That's because... Ugh. Stop staring at me with that blank look. It's scarier than shouting at me. I feel like I can't understand. I feel like I can't understand myself at all these days.
Please don't stand behind me like that. It's creepy.
Someone's in a bad mood. She's not looking too good.
I wished I could have had a normal life like everyone else. An ordinary family, ordinary friends. But wishing for those things just doesn't get you them. No matter how hard I try, nothing seems to work out. I can't just seem to make any progress.
I get you. You were so frustrated you ended up lashing out against a friend who kind of on the tense side.
That's not happened at all. I'm not you. I might be annoyed at her, but she still is very important to me. But still, I'm not wrong. I'm not going there because I pity the children, because I'm a good girl. Their children, they are wonderful. They don't need pity. I'm going there because I enjoy them being there, and because it's important to me. I don't need to be made out to be some kind of saint for going somewhere I like. Because I'm not. That's not who I am. I just want to be family. Why does nothing work out how I want it to? No matter how I want to be friends and family, I just can't get them.
So much talking, guys.
Are they destined to be forever out of my reach?
You're spilling the beans tonight, huh?
What about you? Is there anything in the world you take seriously? Just one thing you refuse to compromise?
You know, I can be pretty scary when you start shouting.
Forget it. Shouting you isn't going to solve anything.
So, you still know why you're mad, right?
You're not even listening to me, are you? I told you why. It's because I'm not going there out of pity. It's not why I'm going there at all. It's because I genuinely am part of me, and because...
Now you're just going around in circles. Sorry, but this is boring as sin.
Where are you going? At least listen to me. I'm going to have a serious discussion with you, and you can't walk away in the middle of it.
Listen, all I'm going to say is get yourself clear answer to my question. Things are like a little knotted up rope. If you don't untangle the heart of the problem, you get more and more wrapped up in it yourself.
What does that even mean? That's for you to find out. Lecter! Who am I even kidding? He's probably just trying to bully me. He's not. He never takes anything seriously, but in reality he does.
You still don't know why you're mad, right? These things are like knotted up rope. If you want to untangle the heart of the problem, you'll just get more and more wrapped up in yourself.
He's right. Why am I so angry about this? What's got me so worked up? Why?
Deep down, I knew all along what I was doing. All that time, I'd been pretending not to notice the truth, but I had known since the very beginning. To avoid facing that fact, I kind of desperately clung onto everything I could, telling myself I was right over and over again, trying to convince myself it was true. Maybe because I was afraid, or that if I accepted it, I was going to lose everything. That's why my heart was so restless. The next day. Man, these doors are huge. These sun doors are huge.
I guess this might be the place. Well, if it's not like I have anything to do today, darling, all I need to is scope it out for now. I didn't know I meant any harm by what I said, but that's no excuse. She never made out fun of the kids here without knowing anything about them. Which is why I'm going to come here, get to know more about the place, and then try to apologize to her. Maybe she'll forgive me. Looks like there's no one here. Phew. Whoa. This place is actually pretty cute. Well, here comes the hard part. Jill? What are you doing here? What? Fancy seeing you here, Chloe. Do you want to come in? Come in? Okay. Wait here a minute. I'll go get us some tea. Look, I'm sorry. What I said was really insensitive, and I'm really sorry for ever saying it. Don't worry about it, Jill. When I was younger, I lost both my parents, too. You did? That's why what you said bothered me. In my head, I saw myself in them. I don't want you to ever think that just because someone was an orphan, they're unfortunate by default. I didn't want to think that alone meant they were doomed to spend their life unable to have some kind of happiness the others did. I didn't want to say it or even think it. But this wasn't because I was thinking of the children here. It's because I was thinking about myself. I didn't want to be thought of as a poor little girl either. Chloe, please allow me to finish. I wouldn't think that I was getting angry on the child's behalf, but I know I wasn't. All I cared about was myself. I knew that too. That's why being called a model student or being spoken of like some kind of exemplary human being irritated me so much. This is how I feel. Anyway, Chloe. Jill? You're such a hypocrite, aren't I? Lashing out at you as if I'm sticking up for the other people, when in reality I'm only thinking of myself. I didn't want to admit it, even though I knew deep down. I shouldn't have been so annoyed by it, but I was. I really am sorry. No. You're clearly not the one at fault, Chloe. This is on me, and I'm sorry. Why you were angry at me doesn't matter when I said something I never should have said from the get-go. I had no idea what kind of life the kids here led. I wasn't trying to imply you were a hypocrite or anything. I wanted to apologize to you earlier. I didn't know how. I suppose. Same here. I take everything back I said about children too. I had no right to be judging them on when I'd never even been here or met them. I didn't even know the first thing about what I was talking about. I hope you'll forgive me. Well then, would you like to meet them? Really? They sleep in bunk beds? I'm kinda jealous. Achoo. That's adorable. They really do look cute when they're sleeping. I even feel worse for being mean. I was more in the wrong, Jill. I knew very well they didn't actually mean any harm with what she said. Oh, my frustrations just built to a point where I took it out on you. Seriously, don't worry about it. Let's call our faults a draw, okay? Well, we're going around in circles, aren't we? Still, in a way, I'm kind of glad this happened. It helped me sort out my own feelings. In fact, I feel more at peace with myself right now than I have in a long time. Because it just hit home how important this place truly is to me. Although, I'll tell you the truth, all this fighting has tired me out. You too, huh? Barely slept a wink last night. Anyway, you wanna get going? Yeah. It kinda feels weird to finally be able to talk to you openly like this, though. We've been sharing a room all this time, but this is the first time I feel like you've truly opened up to me. Fighting aside, that alone's made me pretty happy. Yeah, I'm happy too. Thanks for coming today, Jill. I'm glad I did. May this be the start of a long and fruitful friendship. I hope so. I'm feeling so sleepy all of a sudden. This sunlight does a wonder of making you drift off. Say, I wonder if this is how it feels to grasp what's really important to you. Interesting. All this time, this orphanage was right here, same as I remembered it. All the time I was stubbornly refusing to come back. All the time I was wrestling with myself about how I felt. All that time I was right here, waiting for me to come back. Whether I was being a hypocrite didn't matter. I genuinely loved this place, and that's the only thing that ever mattered. And now, I know that I'll always feel that way, no matter how many times I lose sight of myself or find myself losing my way. I know that I'll always eventually come back and remember how I feel. This orphanage is just part of who I am. There's also one other important thing that I found myself realizing. Still, I hadn't thanked him for all he had done for me, not once. Lecter! Get back here! Today's the day you're finally gonna do some work. Huh? Chloe? I'm sorry, are you okay? I'm fine. A pincer attack won't work that well. I'll bet you'll find it better than if you want to catch the almighty Lecter. How'd he get up there so fast? His agility is amazing. You got no one to blame but yourself, so let me get away. So long, suckers. Get back here. We'll see who's a sucker when you're chained to a chair under a mounting of paperwork. After all this time, I chased him around. I knew there's gotta be more to this than it seemed. He's not making it like he's up there. He's making it like he isn't. But is that all there is to it? Let's go have a look. Anyway, Jesus Christ, guys. How the fuck do I get up here then? Oh, I need to go to the rope inside of the student hall room, which is this way. This is the longest star door. Fuck me. Climb up. I knew I wouldn't find him here. Let's try somewhere else for now. Where is he? Where was he last time? He was up here reading a book. Not this time. Jesus Christ, guys, this is so long. I've got you now. Sorry, excuse for a president. It's time to accept your fate. Mickey, what are you doing under there? Let go of me. I wasn't doing anything. What's going on here? I wasn't doing anything weird, I swear. Then what are you doing down there, huh? Sorry, but crawling under there screams suspicious. That's what I thought. That's why I crawled in there. I'm not following you. Can you elaborate? Well, you see, I was around back at Skullbudding when I saw this guy who looked like he rolled right out of a dumpster walking around. I think I've already seen someone so sloppy looking in my life. We all know who he's talking about.
He made me curious what I had to see what he was up to, so I ended up following him. He looked around for a while, then he wandered into the auditorium. Pretty suspicious, right? Then I followed him, and that's when he noticed me. The second he saw me, he seemed to panic a little before crawling underneath there. I tried to follow him, but I ended up getting stuck. I was so close. So in other words, he was toying with you. What? Maybe if you bothered thinking about things other than how best to skip class, you wouldn't fall for such obvious tricks. He was literally trying to get your attention by acting suspicious as a get-out. It's like he was trying to set you up. College student council presidency's speciality. What? That is the guy. That guy is student council president? You gotta be kidding. He couldn't have looked any more less the part. He's preaching to the choir. Maybe this is just how he gets stuff done, is he just goes around making people feel weird. And that's why the dean likes him so much. Fuck it, let's go back to the back of the thing. Is he gonna be here? Maybe, maybe not. How long is this episode gonna be, man? It's gonna be like an hour and a half. I swear down. It's gonna be very, very long. I feel like it's gonna be well over an hour. Right. These star doors are always so bloody long. Should we try and go up there now? He's not there. Can't see him. Oh, I'm alone with Lucy. It's like a dream come true. Lucy. What is it? I just want to ask you something. Do you think the most important thing in the world is? It's love, right? If you ask me, it's probably strength. Well, speaking of strength, I feel like smacking Litter upside the head right about now. Well, if you need someone to hit, you can smack me around as much as you like. Okay, so he's not in here. Kinky boy though. Kinky boy. Let's go check. Upstairs. Fuck it, why not? Or we'll go to every room and see if there's something going on. Not in there. Not in there. He's not down here. We can't find him. We're hiring him to catch him. Okay. Where are you? Oh, you motherfucker. He is up there. Let's grab him. Let's grab him. I knew I'd find you here. Oh, look who we got here. Great weather, huh? Perhaps so, but if you can't honestly believe I came to talk to you about the weather, if you have enough free time to laze around on the roof, you can do some work. Everyone could use your help, you know. Hey, they need me a lot less than you think. And predicting the weather 10 years ago in the future takes a lot of brain power, you know. I need to concentrate right now. How does he think up with these things? Still, going by my experience with him, he acts like this. He usually is willing to listen to me. Hey, Lecter, I just want to say thanks. For what? A lot of things, really. You've done an awful lot to help me ever since I enrolled here. Because you're trying to act like you aren't. You're always running away from me. Never able to say thanks for any of it. I feel like I owe it to you. Yeah, I'm lost. I got no clue what you're talking about. You asked me a long time ago what it was that I came here to do, didn't you? I hated life before I had before rolling here. I always felt like I was being pushed around by everyone.
and everything around me instead of really achieving anything for myself. And it was that I hated most of all. I felt empty, worthless. That was part of why I didn't want to answer your question or even think about it. It was like I accepted how weak I was on the inside. I'll never be able to get any stronger. But that's not how I feel now. I'm not empty at all. Thanks for coming here and meeting you and all my friends. I've learned so many new things. I'll be able to do things for myself too, instead of just relying on others for everything.
Yeah?
So that's why I wanted to say thank you.
Man, I told you before you were too serious, right? You've been thinking about that one offhand thing all this time? I never saw that coming.
You're trying to make fun of me again, aren't you? What about, though? Why did you choose to come here?
Me? I had nothing better to do, I guess. Seemed like a good way to kill time.
Really? So as long as you're here, you may as well do some work.
Wait.
Tomorrow is Student Council General Meeting, which means you have a lot of work to do, and you need to do it all by the end of the day. There's a mountain of it just piling up to get you started on.
Hold up a second. Don't do this, Chloe. I can explain.
I'm not gonna listen.
Spare me, please.
This was the first and last chance I ever had to thank Lecter for all he did for me. The day after that year's Academy Festival, he suddenly registered his intent to withdraw from the school and was never seen there again. He was himself to the very end, though making a sudden appearance at the Student Council organised play, Final Scene, ruin it for his amusement. Then, 2 years later, I ended up meeting him once more in a place and a way I never would have expected.
Side story, Descended Wings, finished. Jesus Christ, Falcon Eye, and 6000 Mirror. If you enjoyed that bumper ass fucking episode, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time, where we're finally gonna do the thing with the thing. Peace.